Yo, what's up? If you're listening to this on the flip, flip to me is in the future. Sorry for the slang. But if you're listening to this in the flip, make sure you use the speed settings of 1.2, 1.5. Might be a lot of information to get in. So just giving you a heads up if you're new. If you're already here and that's your settings, shout outs to you. We about to get this show on the road. Hang out for a little bit longer while I get this links out. Thanks for chilling. What up, Michael? All right, man. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. Looks like some shit might be kind of skippy. So we're going to see how it's feeling. Or, I don't know, I guess YouTube in its filling bags today. Not me, though. Hair's still crazy. I got on my crazy shirt today, too, because it's a loopy land. So what's up, loopy land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, a.k.a. More World Peace DJ / producer. You already know the cadence in the beginning, bro. I like crypto, and I've been in it since 2017. I've had the mindset since 2013, but I couldn't figure out really how to buy and hold and understand a Bitcoin or an Ethereum until 2017. And then, yep, that shit went all the way up to 20K. I watched it happen. It was mind blowing. You would go back to the screen and it'd be like, damn, Bitcoin's $500. You leave, you come back, and you'd be like, damn, Bitcoin is $700. And then like another week would go by and it'd be like, yo, Bitcoin is $1,200, bro. What the fuck? And then another week would go by and it'd be like, dude, is Bitcoin about to test 25K? And then it tests 25K, bro, in 2017, right? Then I was like, damn, this is epic, right? And I watched this shit go do 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 do. Even me, I was just standing there like, what do I do with this shit? Bought some Bitcoins and the Coinbase, and what do I do? So I held all the way through till 2018, and then I got into DeFi. And that's how the story probably goes for a lot of people. You get in, you get the major coins, you hold, they go down, then you find yourself in no man's land. So hopefully, if this is your first time watching the show, make sure that you hit the like button. We're here Monday through Friday talking that Zen world and, documenting essentially the birth of what I believe will be a top 10, if not 5, crypto by 2026. By 2026, a lot of people will know about Zen. So I'm documenting the beginnings, bro. You're seeing, this is the raw cuts. As long as my YouTube doesn't get deleted, we're good. So maybe I got to back the videos up. But let's get started, though. Shout out to everybody that's been following me on Twitter, man. I'm really appreciative of all the support and love, straight up. But I broke 3,500 followers. I was like, nice. Like, I never understood how to use Twitter. But I've always been on Twitter since, as you can see, 2010. So we've been here. But yeah, thanks to everybody that's been following the page. feeling like they're getting some valuable content. And again, we're in a bear market, so I'm appreciative that at least my numbers is going up while Bitcoin is going down. Oh, let me drop this. Sorry for the sketch. If it gets too sketchy, let me know. Some reason the internet today just wants to be sketched out. But what's up, John Smith? What up, G Trap? Tramp? Is it Tramp? Yes, this is Tramp. G Tramp. Yo. That's how I read that emoji. What up, Zen King? The Ugly Holiday. Oh, two of the super sick screen names back to back. The Ugly Holiday, and then Let's See What Happens. What's up, though? Today I did TA for 23 hours, and I came to the conclusion that Zen is going down to the ground. One can hope. I hope it does. We're going to talk about what's going down. What up, Alkaline? What up, Jabba Daha? I hope I said your name right. Jabba. Let's see, Ja or Jebba Ha Deha. Jebba Ha Deha. What up, bro? What's up, Shaka? Yes, sir. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity in the house. We getting it in. It's Tuesday morning, too, by the way. August 15th. 9:43 here in the Eastern Hemisphere of the United States of America, aka New York City, man. I'm in the cuts. South Brooklyn, what up? But yeah, looking at Bitcoin right now, it's not looking that healthy. It looks good, but it needs something like a catalyst event or something to take it off. But you know what's funny about Bitcoin right now, and this is why I think we're seeing the sell-off in Zen, because again, Zen is connected to Bitcoin. I've talked about this many times in my streams about how these two coins are going to correlate with each other, similar to the beginnings of crypto, when everything correlated with its, native support or native chain that it was made on, right? And that's why a lot of cryptos died in the past, because they weren't, unfortunately, built on Ethereum, or they weren't side by side with Bitcoin, such as like a Bitcoin Cash or a Bitcoin SV or a Litecoin that says it's the silver to Bitcoin. And we can go on and on about all the different memes and narratives that just essentially connect that coin to, like I said, the fucking real shit. Okay, so the real shit is going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum. We know this off the rip. So even in this future, 2023, because we aren't in the future yet, the real future will be like closer to like how we already know, like by 2035, cars will most likely not be gas anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, since we know that's like the thing, and you can see it now, like if you went and saw the Barbie movie, half of the Barbie movie was fucking a Chevrolet EV commercial. I was like, dude, this is overload market placement for the future of reality. So since we know this is in the back pocket of the world is going digital. Cars are becoming digital. Shit, even me, I smoke digital trees, bro. Like, I like concentrates and Puffcos. Those two things together, perfect combination. But knowing that everything is becoming digital, this Bitcoin narrative here is getting squeezed, right? There's only so much left that the world can do before the world really steps in, as all these ramps have been built. And I think this is why you see a Coinbase, you see a Binance, trying to get that label of approval by like an SEC or by like a global fund called the government. Wherever you live, you got one. So knowing that everybody's trying to work together so that when the world comes, they can profit off of people transforming their dollars into digital currency, right? Well, I already know the scheme, dude. They're going to be making billions of dollars, and then they're going to turn those dollars into crypto. Then the dollar going to go away, right? So we know that's the future. But today, the reason why this is a troll and Bitcoin is starting to look like, yeah, it's probably going to go down. They're probably about to fucking rug all the people who think that this is sick. And this doesn't matter to a real DeFi user. If you're in DeFi, again, BRC20s, ordinals, those are on-chain DeFi, Bitcoin. It sounds so crazy saying it, but yeah, you can do DeFi on Bitcoin. So technically, Bitcoin price go down, block space becomes cheaper, gas becomes cheaper, you know. So it's to survive. It's just who's the strongest that can survive as the price starts to dive. All right, are you gonna be that person that has some dry powder to be able to scoop, or are you just gonna, you know, be learning, in my opinion, about opportunities within the Bitcoin DeFi space so that you can stay relevant during this next cycle of possible pain? Maybe this is the max pain. I mean, it's fucking August, and I've been saying, like, if max pain were to come for the globe, it more than likely would show up in the fall, right before Christmas. You get the best stories, you know what I'm saying? Max pain, dude. Yeah, that really trolley type pain. But where I'm at with it right now with the Bitcoin price is this news article came out a couple hours ago, and I read it this morning, and I was like, "Lols, they really about to do this shit to them." What the fuck is wrong with this page? Whatever, y'all can see it. So this is trippy. This sucks. So yeah, Sam Bankman-Friedman is getting ready, or he went to jail, so now he's fucked. He's in jail now. Ha. Haters are happy. He's in jail, so that cycle is done. They got what they wanted. But where is it at? What's wrong with this thing? It's like broken. Let's go back one. But basically, long story short, today the government of Europe, damn, that shit went away. Oh man, I should have just bookmarked it. But the government of Europe passed, like, government of Europe, London allowed this bank to do a Bitcoin ETF, but the bank filed for bankruptcy yesterday. Where is this article? This shit was like, felt like the ultimate troll to me. I was like, damn, like, you can't even get an ETF without some extra FUD behind it. Like, what in the hell? This shit disappeared. I should have bookmarked it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I should have bookmarked it. Oh, it's right here. Let me get this. Let me get this. No, it's not going to let me get it. It's going to want me to watch a video. I don't want to watch a video. But yeah, Prime Trust files for bankruptcy after Europe. Damn, this shit is so fucking stupid. I hate you. This is something to do with their website. Or maybe it's my internet. I don't know. But long story short, they trolling in Bitcoin world. And the day that I'd say right now is the people who have more Bitcoins than you. And they can push the price down. And this is just a normal move in trading. But the difference between crypto and trading is that real crypto is about use case and utility, right? It goes back to the slogan, "I'm here for the tech, bro." And then I like what Jack Levin says, "and the Lambos." All right, so here for the tech and the Lambos, but tech comes first. And when you have these cycles where the native coins are going to sell off, that lets you know, like, where's the tech in this? Like, what did Bitcoin break? Is there a hack? You know, those are the things that should be firing off in your head when you start trying to figure out why the price is going down. But then when you go to like a coin desk and you see all of these people, I mean, even Wendy's here, but like, this, in my opinion, even these two people though, even when I be watching crypto YouTubers, I'd be like, bro, some of these people are not organic, right? They're not here for the organic experience, which is crypto, right? Crypto is native. Bro, this shit is like growing a plant. All right. If you want to get super juicy with it, become a farmer, right? You could be a botanist and have a bunch of flowers and all, you know, but then you can flip it, switch it, get some tractors and cattle, bro. Feel me? And just build up a ranch. Say, stay the fuck off my ranch. That's the mission. And that's kind of why I'm like, man, they about to rug these fools. Because that was a super troll to me. I wish I had it here. It's almost like, yeah, Yeah, I should have clicked the link. But the article was really nice. I mean, you'll see it on Twitter too. That's why I like Twitter. Twitter has a lot of good news. I guess I did. Can I see my bookmarks here? Can I see my bookmarks, bruh? Nah. See my likes though. My likes is like nothing but Zen stuff. And some what do you call it? So yeah, this is like where I just said this from. Jack Levin actually said this. We are here for the tech and the Lambos. He should if Jack Levin was a rapper, he would have put bro right here. So it would have had that real flow. That's how we know he's not a rapper. So we ain't got to worry about that. He does not rap. But he should have put, we are here for the tech, bro, and the Lambos. And maybe some, if you're a rapper, you know the third word that goes there. But yeah, shout out Zen Sensei. This person be creating t-shirts and different stuff. So they took this cool thing that Jack Levin once said, and they made this graphic for it. Shout out to the creatives in the Zen world, man. We will be heard. Don't worry, we will be heard. I know there's a lot of people that want to start creating NFTs and really putting their stable to things. So we will be heard. Shout outs Maxim Broadcast. He's got a really good Twitter too. I love his edit. I'm gonna call them editorials because the new style of Twitter, you can really get it in. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can really, bring a thought forward so that people can comprehend, your theses. And bro got a lot of good theses. I like to just read. Sometimes I go into. Yeah, everybody's talking about the token factory. Deontay Murray just like cooking people up real quick. Psych. Off the backboard. Splow. But yeah, I can't find it. Darn it. Woo, man. Zen's dropping fast. People are trying to get it down fast. All right, so let's talk about Zen now because, yeah, Bitcoin going down is what's going to force Zen to have the same effect. And that is not anything to worry about, in my opinion, because Zen is, again, it's connected to Bitcoin, but it's just like Bitcoin. When you get down to like the what the fuck, why is it going down, right? Where's the utility? Did it break? Did somebody get hacked? Well, who's dumping? Oh, miners, right? That's the same thing that goes for Bitcoin too. Bitcoin is always going to have sell pressure from the miners because there are some people that need to be in profit going into the future. So they can't, they've been mining Bitcoins. They can't keep holding them. And they're going to dump them. So miner FUD is real. I don't know what they're feeling like right now. I haven't looked at any miner forums or YouTubes to see if they're max pain as well. I mean, you can see it in the planet right now. There's a lot of max pain, but everyone's just like, it's okay, right? But they want to be like, I'm bleeding. Like before they're like, I'm a max pain, Sometimes you just got to look around and see it for what it is. Now, Zen is dropping way too quick for me to believe that this is like, what do you call it? Anything I need to worry about. This makes me be like, oh shit, dip is on the table, because now this is people selling, trying to get the price lower, doing the same behavior that you would do on Bitcoin, because some people are emotional about price. So you can manipulate their emotions by sending the price into a range. And this is kind of what I was saying before. I was like, man, I wouldn't be surprised to see Zen come down to this 6 zeros and a 40 before it really saw its next idea, because miners that have Zen can sell it. Now, I just got into a predicament where I didn't mind some Zen because I've just been so busy IRL. So finally, I've gotten to a point in my Zen world. And typically that's what happens, right? If you skip a rock if you can really skip a rock on a lake, it's going to create a really good, formation of ripples, right? Synchronized ripples at that, because that's what skipping a rock is all about. And now that I've experienced this, I think this is the ripple effect. Like, even me, I couldn't stay all the way down for 2 VMUs. So now what's crazy is that made me go and be like, yo, should I get these? But now that I haven't done it, they've lost a little bit of steam. It's been 3 days. So they're like 29 million Zen, which is around, altogether, this is like 60 million Zen. So at these gas levels, I would really need to catch 12, to get profits for my gas on minting the Zen. So that's possible because it seems like for some reason this week, we've just gotten the lowest gas ever. So if you've been minting Zen, you've been winning because this is the lowest point of gas in a long period of time. So all of these mints that are happening right now, I mean, I think this is new cluster class. They'll be having their max mints, or maybe some of them plugged them in, during the 333 auction. This does look a little bit healthier. So I do think a lot of mints were created right here. I used to look like back here to be like, are new mints happening? But because people are so short term on Zen, which is good for price, high key good for price, because what I think is going to happen is we're going to speed up time. And I've been talking about this because the processor theory, Intel came up with it. It's kind of how I feel about the crypto. Intel process. Let's see. Yeah. So Moore's, I guess that's what it's called, Moore's law, which is from Intel processors. So Intel helped create this theory, or this law, I guess you can say, where they expect computers to increase every 2 years, like the capacity and the speed every 2 years. So if Bitcoin and all of these cryptos are like essentially nodes or supercomputers in the sky, technically they should start acting like processors. And I think that's what we're dealing with right now. Like, it's just something, this is my conspiracy. That's why I love crypto. That's why my name is Crypto Bruh. Because again, my argument in the beginning is I don't give a fuck about price anymore. It's just about making sure the world becomes a better place. And how do we do that? Damn, what happened? Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu, you got bumped down by Pac-Man? Damn. Oh, never mind. They're trending because they're fucking dumping. That was a bad idea. Yo, shout outs to this for being a meme. That was a good one. But yeah, so back to what I'm saying. Bitcoin and Ethereum, these are the OGs. Now the thing about it is Bitcoin is 13 years old? Yeah, Bitcoin is 13 years, 14 years, if you want to count 2009. 14 years old. Ethereum just turned 6, right? So these two, in a sense, have already, it's literally in our face. Like, the next thing after Bitcoin, it did it 2 times faster. By 2017, Ethereum was already cracking, and it was one of the catalyst events to the 2017 Bitcoin run, because people were creating more ETH. People were driving into ETH. People were selling the ETH back into Bitcoin, right? And they were pumping this bitch. And the people who wanted Bitcoin, because they know it's open sourced and you can't shut it down, right? That's why Bitcoin is the GOAT. The very first one to come out with that theory, like, it's open source, you can't shut it down. Let's go. The more nodes that come online, the more secure the network becomes. We know this one, right? So this one is going to keep going. Now we got ETH, and now Zen has spawned from ETH. And this is, I've seen this already happen. Multiple people have tried this shit. No one has been able to complete the spawning. Even Binance, right? You can't even include Binance in this shit because Binance is a centralized exchange. So they don't even want to do open sourced. Ethereum is, again, open sourced. Anyone can launch a coin, right? If you get some ETH, you can go over there. You can become something, right? Not so much. You can Binance Smart Chain, but it's centralized. CZ owns all the nodes. He's getting all your fees. You can't join. How about that? That's how I think of these ones here. You can't join. Maybe you can join. That's Dogecoin. You might be able to join right now. If mining comes back, if Bitcoin can revive P.o.W, which is proof of work mining, this shit might come back up. You can't get in here. You can't get in here. Justin Sun. Too cheap. Come through if you want. You can't get in here. Maybe. Shiba with the high key. Maybe. But the coins are all sporadic. Team launched. Team kept. So it's all fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I can keep going on and on. Like, you can look at every single coin and you'll know the backstory and why it's where it is. That's why I'm bullish on Avalanche, because Avalanche should be way up here, right? It has way too much backing to be down here. Same with Chainlink. Same with Uni. Uni slowly climbing. Cosmos, that's another good one with a lot of VC funds. Hedera, that's a good one. So like once you get down here, there's some actually good tokens where if they can complete what they want to do, then it might be pretty cool. But again, they're not open source. We don't really give a fuck about that shit. I'm sorry. I'm crypto 100%. So since I'm crypto 100%, unfortunately, I don't care about anything below 3. This is why I think XEN definitely will be in the top 5 in crypto in 2026. And if it applies Moore's law, it's because, again, we're dealing with technology and everything speeds up 2 times more. So we're still looking for that brand that can create open sourced onboarding of the masses. We haven't found that yet. So far, XEN has checked off everything I can think of to make it easy for anyone to get into crypto. And now it's just a canvas for creatives in cryptocurrency to create whatever you think of, right? I mean, once you add in the Bitcoin, you know, right, we have Vpx Bridge. So the Vpx Bridge allows you to, again, create outside of the space of EVM. You can do both EVM and Bitcoin at the same damn time. Like, that's insane, right? No one else has that. Avalanche has tried it, but again, it's VC funded. The fees don't go to open sourced users, right? The fees go to some other ass person. And if you like that shit, then all right, bro, go fuck with that shit. Me personally, I don't believe that that's the future. I said this in a quote one time to someone. I said that when I think of the structure of technology in our future, I think of open source, or the best tech is always open source. If you haven't realized, everything is just plastered with a brand on top. That's all it is. When you really put it into perspective, if you want to try, you could try as hard as you want to do everything outside of this simple concept. But if you look at every single brand in technology, their code comes from open sourced. Now, the brand itself is the IP, is the intellectual property. That's where the suits live, right? You can even get free Photoshop, especially AI. AI is like, this is what I love about AI right now. It's putting even more proof in the pudding that the open sourced world is coming back to life, similar to the 90s when everything was about just being yourself in the internet and making or developing and releasing. And whoever develops and releases the best open sourced content has the ability to brand it, right? I mean, look at Elon Musk now. That's all he's good at, is just branding shit, right? And X is his baby, and he was able to land it on Twitter. Like, what? Everybody got Twitter in their pocket. Maybe not if you're 18 in 2023, you know, or if you're, I've been told by people who are super influenced by Instagram that they hate Twitter because they make money on Instagram. And that's when I'm like, oh, okay, you just haven't discovered yet how much money can be made on Twitter if you were able to apply yourself there. And that's the social media side of attention. There's a whole other argument for this idea. And it sucks that social media is not open source. So again, open sourced it's becoming a fad. It's becoming a thing. It's the only way not to be robotic, I feel like. Following all of these brands, because we're in the future now, y'all. It's 2023. So yeah, man, I'm just not sold on it. But I do feel like XEN going into year number 1, right? In 2 months, XEN will be 1 year old. And the miners, if they were to keep dumping it, it would not be profitable for anyone, right? Because it's already not profitable for me. Like, look at right now here, look at. So it's like 60 million XEN I got over here. At 38 Gwei, if I were to claim these right now, let's see. Oh, my music's a little bit too loud. Oh, man. I'll turn it down. Sorry. Maybe I was vibing too hard. I'm in a train of thought right now. What's up, chat? My train of thought has just been going off today. I'm just so mad I want to rant. But nah, I shouldn't be ranting. Payment rails is where the gains are. Market making dog. What days and times are the AMAs? What's up, Coin Collective? It's tomorrow, and it'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Well, I'm gonna put a ping out at 12, and we'll see how people are feeling. Now you can't hear any music. Oh, you said I should make the music a little bit louder. I was like, damn. I don't have anything. I'm glad you guys are vibing on the music, though. I'm glad that it's together. We'll go a little bit louder. I'm afraid. I'm scarred from life. If you were here with me in the very beginning, I used to always just start chatting, and I would like, what do you call it? Talk over it, and it would be too crazy. What's up, everybody? Though, shout out for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. This is just a normal computer scientist ranting about how fucking sick crypto is. Everybody needs to shut up. Stop saying this shit ain't cool, bro. You're tripping. This is the wave. And by 2026, everyone's gonna be trying to buy their electric cars with fiat. Like, come on, man. They're gonna have 40 grand in fiat. Like, by that time, I think you'll see like $25,000 cars. You might be able to get a Tesla from 2019, like on some Craigslist shit for like $5,000. So it's laughable. I literally bought a gas power car a year ago because I saw that, like, oh man, like right now is the time to like get everything that's sick, that's physical and sick, because in a couple years, the way the world is working out, they trying to destroy everything from what we got going on. And to keep that's why I think collector concept is coming back in such a aggressive manner, because collectors are starting to realize how expensive it's becoming to collect, because again, physical is being turned into digital, and the digital value is being pushed now. Now people buying JPEGs instead of, or how about this, like the UHD fight, or high quality, still ultra UHD, the fight between that and streaming right now is crazy, because it's true. Everybody's paying to stream, but stream quality will never be as perfect. There's no other word. It will never be as perfect as the physical form, because it's a reality, bro. You want zero latency, you need that shit in your reality. But if you want to believe life works off latency, then for sure. But yeah, like that's my theory right now, and why I see XEN being in the top of this technology era of having some sort of, it feels physical, like it feels physical in the digital realm. Now the reason why is, here's another one. So $56 is what it would cost me, but it wouldn't be like 56. It would probably be around 20 something dollars. But if gas were to keep going up, let's say it would be 56. So maybe it's around 20, $30. So if I were to get my XEN right now, I would only make like $15, you know? And what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? So yes, it'd be cool. But I'm gonna wait for gas to go down. So I will be minting these, you know, at the penalties. But I gotta wait for gas to go down. I can't do this to myself. That's not the right way to do it. But knowing that this is a thing, and the gas is fluctuating, it's got a lot of volatility. We're only seeing the late night hype being the area of opportunity, right? Or Sunday. Ooh, Sunday was good. You had till 8 a.m. to wake up and get that lowest way possible. And this is what's cool about XEN. XEN is built on, you could almost say, the backbone of Ethereum. Because if Ethereum is seeing a surge, XEN is seeing a surge, you know? I guess you could say that's kind of like the real world, right? Like if inflation is going up, Uber costs a lot more. And then if a lot of people need to use the Uber, man, that should be banging on top of the inflation. Like, goddamn. So it's just too many reality checkpoints right now that just got me like, maybe I'm just too stoned and I'm thinking too much about this shit. But it ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. Look at it, it's moving again. We're back to 76. So this is so, let's pull this up. This is bullish. But again, I'm not tracking right now. I don't have the time for that. Maybe we can get some dev that wants to turn into a chief investigator at the CIA or some shit. Maybe you should come through and use the XEN chart to investigate on wallets for the honest folk. I don't have the backing to do things like that, but I would like, it would be nice to investigate these wallets that do dumb. What I think like we get hit with sometimes, and this is like just something that I think as a community we're gonna have to learn how we deal with it, and maybe it does birth something new that no one's ever thought of. But the sandwich botting on the XEN chart is crazy, right? So if you are trying to get in and you're buying, you should be doing the tiniest buys, right? I would literally be saying how this person is buying, right? Actually, they did it correctly. So how this person was buying before they sold, this is exactly how you want to be DCAing into XEN world. Because now look at that. They did all this just to sell it, just for it to recover, right? This is the bottom, bro. This is the bottom shit that you see. Now, sometimes I ask myself, are these wallets doing this on purpose to make me feel like I'm calling a bottom? And then they go even lower, right? So it's a double-edged sword. Watch out. But yeah, this person is trading it. They in profit though by $2,000. Stay up. Whaling though. One thing about the XEN chart, you don't see too many fishes. Do you see some shrimps? Not a lot of shrimps though. So if you're a shrimp, hold your coins, man. If you got like $700 worth of fucking XEN, hold that shit. Hold it. What are you doing? Don't go over here and play with the dolphins and the whales. We got a fish over here. So now this person sold 55. They got their stake and ended it. And yeah. Oh yeah, this is what else I wanted to say. So I'm not worried about price. I know that it's manipulation to the downside by the miners. XEN on XEN action. It came back. This was such a solid pump though. So hopefully, I mean, these people I'm pretty sure are holding that got in. But this is definitely, you know, if you got in over here at the very top, I know you're in pain right here. Don't worry. Just zoom out. You'll see our max pain on the chart. It's been happening for a whole year. So this little bit right here, this shit don't even scare me. I'm not scared. Bring it on. Honestly, too, if we're going to go this low, that's exhaustion. Because there ain't no way anybody's making money off of their fucking mints. At that point, like I was saying, at that point, it would turn into a scam. Let me get into the scam theory, which I doubt. You know, and then it goes like, all right, let me go look at Jack Levin. You know, Is this guy findable? Does it, that all the questions start getting checked off. Things you should ask yourself, do I have a wife? Do I have kids? Am I going to put anybody else in jeopardy if I make this decision? This is a normal shits that you got to think about. But, yeah, looking at that would be the scam, Who is Jack Levin? And who is Zinsu? Are they reachable? People know them in real life. Okay, cool. So maybe they won't scam me. But that's what essentially I could see. People selling the Zen, draining the ETH. Right? But even then, it don't matter. Because if people were selling the Zen to try to drain the ETH, those that are here that are really saying, nah, this is a scam, I'm getting out, they would pull their ETH. There would be 0 ETH left. So I don't think this is happening. Also, that would be so crazy of an experiment. Like, I would kind of want to see it happen, but I kind of don't, because I know like it would make everyone's like stomach hurt. But I think that's what would get us all the way down to this particular range, like in between 40 and 25, to really make people be like, oh, this shit is dead, it's gonna add 5 more zeros. Some people already think it's gonna add a 0. I don't think it's gonna add a 0. I'm pretty sure we will never see 7 zeros. I'm gonna say that out loud. We will never see 7 zeros. This, hell no. That's literally a scam, this level. So this is what's cool about it, is that since we know that it's not a scam, what it is people are going to sell their Zen until the bare minimum of possible selling. And then those that are chill, they'll hold their ETH in the pool because they'll be like, thanks for the free Zen, bro. Like, yeah, cool. I didn't have to buy any of the Zen. You just dumped it into my lap. And then the cycle begins again, because now other people are going to be like, well, let me put my ETH in so they can dump on me. Right. And let me get the Zen. Right. And then boom, it becomes an accidental pump, because as you add ETH, you're going to increase the pool, which is going to increase the price. So we saw this on DXN yesterday. Somebody added some ETH and then the price pumped, and I was like, yes, the utility is working. I haven't even talked about this shit, bro. All roads lead to ETH. All roads do lead back to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Maybe one day it'll just stay in Zen. So look at yesterday, DXN. Oh, this is the 1 minute chart. I gotta get out of here. So DXN saw a solid pump yesterday, and that pump happened in this range. Now, what's special about this range is we've been here for a while, and we've pumped over it off of the Zen narrative. Well, Zen's going up, right? And I mean, I've been talking a lot, trying to put it all into perspective of why Zen is so powerful. So Zen is already controlling its derivatives, and its derivatives are more powerful than Zen. You get daily divs, daily ETH drip, right? You can use this ETH anywhere. So what's cool about this too is Zenians have ETH. If you've got DB Zen, you've got ETH coming in every day. Even though the ETH isn't crazy, you've got ETH coming in every day because there's opportunity, right? The opportunity is DXN and DXN's price. And again, it goes back to the idea, is this a scam? Because then people are just going to come and they're going to try to siphon all the ETH out. And there's 39K worth of ETH. So will it go to 0? Who knows? And then it goes, well, where's Rosvin and team? What the fuck are they doing? And can I find them? And if you can, like, I remember we used to do this checkoff idea for like Richard Hart and the Hex coins. And then it just like disappeared. Once it was like, the idea was like, oh, he's off the grid on purpose. But at the end of the day, you really want to be able to find these people, because then they're less likely to run away. So, is Rosvin fucking with us? Maybe. Do I hope to go to Romania and meet Rosvin one day? Hell yeah. Do I hope to meet Jack Levin and Zensu one day? I really do. Shit. And that's kind of why I don't think they're going to allow this to drain, but it's part of the science experiment. The more ETH that actually leaves and the more coins that actually come, it becomes a very fair launch DEX experience, right? Like Phoenix is so damn fair. There ain't no coins on the DEX. It never is not going to have a chance for price discovery. It's just going to go up. And that's the part that's gonna mindfuck people. Like, why is Phoenix going up? It's like, oh, because it's paired in Zen, and Zen is going up, and now Phoenix has value when people pull their Zen with it because they're getting trading fees in Zen, which they can sell because Zen is going up. It's just logic. And like, I mean, again, some people are coming from the Richard Hart train. He put it simply for you. He calls it Hart's law, right? But it's a very simple thing because it's just, in rational terms, it's just supply and demand, right? And the demand, now we understand, comes from the attention, and the attention is the community. And the better the community, the more attention, the more demand, the fucking shit's gonna blow up, dude. Sorry, I'm going in too hard. It's probably because I had to end my stream kind of early because I got some shit to do. What's up? What's up, guys? How you living? Hoddles in says block biker. Hell yeah. I remember you were saying we will never see 7 zeros 4 months ago. We would never see 7 zeros. I don't believe it's possible. And make it possible, because that would be wild. That would be wild. Okay, what it would have to happen, because the another thing too is they'll dump it on Gate.io or whatever, and people, that would be the only other manipulation I could think of. I've never seen that happen before though in a community, so it would be a first. Ooh, Doucheland. What up, Doucheland? First pops in, drops himself a free gift. Somebody already swooped it. What up, True Wealth? Welcome to the club, bro. Welcome to the club. Got your hourglass on. Stays in. Yeah, but Gate.io and MXC, these things are problems. But I would like to see that trillion come over here so that we can burn it. So yeah, I hope somebody does some dumb shit and tries to use these as the manipulators, but I doubt it, because this is the wash trade. So many people put their Zen into Gate.io and then send it to their wallet, like a new wallet, to play DB Zen, so nobody knows who they are. That one's crazy to me. That's why I was like, oh, this is pretty deep. Like, if people are going to be doing shit like that because they don't want people to see who they are, because they're going to be putting in a lot, you know, that's a different feeling. And we have the top here. These people have figured out how to manipulate the gas, but not manipulate it, because they still got to pay protocol fee. But they have what I want to say right now is they have a steady form of participation. That's what they have unlocked. If you want to understand this, you might need to understand Solidity a little bit more. And inferior, because this is happening at the MetaMask level and at the Solidity level. So it's nothing to do with DBZen. They can't control it. It's a blockchain idea. And since it runs off gas, right, the fixed protocol fee is fixed to gas. It's just steady. But what's good about this, again, it's fixed to gas. So if once gas starts to go up, and if we can get this sell off, right, if they can rug pull these trader people, right, I guess I'm on the other side. I'm on a DeFi only, man. DeFi to like DIE. So when they rug pull the traders, and then we get their coins back onto the exchanges, so we can get, you know, cheaper block space, that's when I think we're gonna see gas starting to go up. Once people start to dump their coins, I do see gas going up. So when that comes, I don't know. That's really what I've been looking out for. I keep looking at like everything. It looks like the DeGods transition to Ethereum was more of a flop than it was a positive. So I don't think NFTs are going to come back. So that does get me worried that what is going to pump gas would be the narrative of the market dumping. And if the market were to dump, that would shoot gas up. I've done this multiple times on my streams, but where I've relayed the comparison between the two. And excuse me. Ooh, get that out of me. So yeah, like here's a good dump. This one right here, back to the 200. So, and this whole time too, this is when Zen bottomed. And then Zen had its run too, right here, once Bitcoin went up. That was pretty crazy. This is the Sam Bankman-Friedman dump. All these dumps are named. That's bad too, man. It's kind of awkward that like you can go back and look at a dump and know there was a narrative. Those days will be ending soon. People are going to be wishing for narratives. Oh man, we need a narrative to dump this shit. Everybody believes in it. June 22. I forget what this one was. That's a pretty solid sell-off. So we haven't seen a sell-off in August in a long time. Okay. Last year, I guess, there was a sell-off the same week. Friday the 19th of August is when Bitcoin became down. So it's possible we could do it again. 19th. Saturday. Rug pull Saturdays. It's possible. D-God's art is trash. That's why. Laws. Zen King hopes that he sees 7 zeros. Hey, man, you better cross your legs and your arms and your fingers. Raz could be a great dude, but he reminds me of Alex Mashinsky. Who's that? Goes to Google. June was the Terra Luna. Oh, that was Terra Luna? Ew. See, all right. So, at least we ain't got nothing like that on the table right now. They're just trolling. Like, the news to the masses is troll 3000. I've never seen them troll us so hard. We've had pretty good trolls, but this new one though that I can't find, and it said it was privacy trust or whatever. Damn it. Is it? I'm just gonna say ETF London Bitcoin. I don't remember the name of the place. Bruh, were you joking on the $100 a day down to $1 a day on DXN? Kind of reminds me of Bankroll on Pink. Yeah, actually, I was making $100 a day, and I'm making $1 a day. And but you know what's different between proof of week hands and Bankroll, and this is why I was so bullish on DXN, was because Bankroll, bank teller, he didn't open source the contract, and he didn't open source it for some reason, for XYZ. I don't know, the whole system. So it wasn't open source; it was closed sourced, which kind of just didn't give it the spunk it needed. But I played in all of that shit. I did the flow. I did flow version 2. I got wrecked. But the first flow I did pretty well. I had quite a few people on my team. And that was what it was all about, though. It's about adding people to your team and being part of big teams and giving back, you know. There's a lot of different ways to play it, but the difference between those and DBZen is that DBZen is based on staking, and it gives it more freedom than Bankroll, because in order to get DXN, that's the narrative. In order to get DXN, you have to pay protocol fee and burn Zen. So these two elements to create DXN make it more open source than any other hourglass on the internet, because you need these two to create, but you could go to the DEX and buy, and then that way you can get more fees. But every day people are going to be mixing these two formulas together to create DXN, and that's what we're getting airdropped to us daily. And now we see that this is powerful. Somebody finding the floor, that's pretty powerful, because now again they're gonna sell this. They're gonna take the 12k, right? They're gonna cover their transaction cost, and they're gonna go and buy Zen and do it again. So it helps the Zen ecosystem, because this player just keeps burning 10 billion Zen until more people show up, and then they'll have. And then as long as they're dumping the coins every day, then it's working. Because yeah, they're taking the short gains. That's the short. The short is to take the 12k and, you know, take 3 and put it to the side and then go back and buy XEN, and then pray XEN keeps going down in price, right? So the person that's playing DBZen right now is watching this like a hawk, like ordinal people are watching this like a hawk. So it's too hard. It's too many variables in this formula for me to think it's gonna go down here. Like it seems possible, but again, it's more of a black swan event, kind of like how we're looking at Bitcoin and being like, whoa, Terra Luna. You know, like that's what you want to see on XEN, but this ain't gonna happen. All the cells are like this. They're not even this powerful because not enough people have XEN, and we know that. And we know that, baby. Let's see the burn on DBZen right now. Yeah, so 5.1 trillion. They burned another 100 billion. It's been like a week. Another 100 billion XEN burned by DBZen. Looks like yesterday's top burners was DBZen with another 20 billion. People are still burning for xeNFTs. Looks like we got some Apex buyers. They're probably buying Apexes for XEN Game, which is going to be released a little later today on testnet, on DevNet, not Fastnet, but X1 DevNet. So you definitely might want to check that one out. I think that's what's pumping the Apexes. So you see in the past 2 days, the burn has been pumped based on the Apex. Yeah, you can get the 5. So if you have 500 million XEN, you could get an Apex for a XEN Game. You don't have to have just a Zunicorn. So you can get a rare. There's 3,661 left of these. 28,000 left of the epics. 19,000 left of the legendaries, and then 879 left of the exotics. No more Zunicorns. And don't sleep on these lower Apexes, yo, because the whole collection is 10,000. So it's similar to any NFT world. Once all of these are gone, the difference though is that the way that you had to burn XEN, the weight of it is what makes these rarer, right? But burning XEN in general to create as an NFT, within the first 10,000, you get a rare one anyways. So like, what's crazy is it's like, yeah, if you were gonna make a Zentarion, you might as well just, you know, make a rare Zentarion. You know, at least you could be getting drip. You're gonna get drip, and you're gonna get the XEN back that you burned for sure. You know, this is like the win. The win, as Simple would say. Rare animals. What is the AMA with bruh? Oh, you probably didn't hear me earlier, Coin Inc. and Key Collective. But it's gonna be tomorrow at 12. But if 12 doesn't work for people, then the latest I'll do it is 1. But yeah, 12 AMA. You got to be in the $10 tier though. We'll do a members chat only with everyone probably tomorrow morning. So you're gonna have to be a member to be in the morning chat tomorrow. But the AMA will be tomorrow afternoon, and we'll be chatting. You can ask me questions and shit. Let's jumping around. But yeah, man, I have to sign off. I got some things to do, some things to attend to. So do apologize that today is a little bit of a shorter stream. What I would recommend you do, go look at DBZen right now on the other chains. Phantom is up 30% for DXN. I don't know what's going on over there, but hey, they got a little bit of liquidity. They're pushing the price. They're having fun. Same with DXN on Matic. Is seeing some days, right? DXN on Matic is doing something. What it's doing, I don't know. It's well high above the peg, but I loaded this earlier. So let's see what it comes up. Yeah, so they had 185 Matic that entered the DXN pool, and their burns have been going up. So Matic Matic is so cheap, the all-time highs on Matic are different, and we learned a lot. Look how this chart worked. We was burning a ton of Zen in the beginning just to find out, like, damn, we could just DCA into this. Like, this is not a scam. Like, there was no reason to burn 25 billion in the very beginning. Like, that was not smart. But yeah, so the burn here will be very high once DXN on ETH starts to get traction, or when DB's NFTs come out. So yeah, I could see this 2000 DXN being gone, and then everybody's gonna have to play the game to get more DXN to stake for DB's NFTs. So we're gonna see it happen first on Matic before it happens on ETH. Same with like AVAX. There's not a lot of ADXN. It's only like 200. So only the people that have DXN right now, they'll be able to benefit from DB's NFTs. So yeah, a lot of supply and demand going on in this chart as well. And I feel the same for Moonbeam. So I've been looking at Moonbeam because, again, 2,000 coins in the mix here. Now the difference though is Moonbeam is really cheap. So people burn a lot of Zen at one time on Moonbeam because it's so cheap. So with that being said, this 7,000 DXN is always saturated. It's really hard. Let's see if one of these ones, let's see if Avalanche has it. So yeah, Avalanche kind of has it. Kind of, not really. This person hacking hard over here, Jesus Christ. But they're burning so much ASIN that it's like, hey, do it. And it makes me wonder, what happens when people start using xeNFTs to push these coins? We'll talk about that another time because I gotta go. I'll start talking. I'll start expanding, but I got a xeNFT strategy. I got a xeNFT strategy for DXN that I've already been cooking that makes me bullish on the subchains and the ability of kind of using the DXN network as the real backbone of Zen within all these chains. Because, like, again, like I was saying, if you minting a bunch of Zen on another chain with xeNFTs, you could compound that Zen. Let me just show it real quick. I got fucking 10 minutes. So this is what this is the little taste of the strategy I'm thinking of here. Because it's decentralized, baby. Yeah, I just got here. Go ahead and explain. What up, Tree City West? What it do? What it do? Oh, so we got Rolando in the house too. Let's say our value cuts in half. We have liquid Zen, just a stake, and get more Zen to impact. That the impact would be little, in my opinion. Yeah, man, we got cut in half. Everybody would start staking for show. It's like, that's why it's like this is really a supply and demand game, and it's gonna happen really fast. And by the time people figure out how much supply they need, they're gonna be like, wait a second, I don't have enough supply. So like, let's say you want to use PZen. Oh, this is telling me I gotta switch over to Pulse chain. That's why it's not working. So let me choose another network. So let's say like I want to go play Polygon. Right, I got a bunch of P's in on oops. UI is running kind of slow for me right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. So like one P's in to one M's in. It's gonna figure it out right now. But this cross-chain swap right here, and this is why xeNFTs is pretty powerful for us, because we can start leveraging these tokens, you know, across chain, so that you can get a cheaper rate to burn DXN on a chain that you see an opportunity on. Because like that's the one problem with Zen, is like a lot of us are spread out. Like I got a lot of AZen, right? How do I get that AZen over to MZen so I can burn over there, and vice versa? Hold up. Hold up. Okay, let's see if I can. I think. Oh yeah. I think this is the part that's limited though. You can only maybe post chain won't work here because post chain doesn't have the routing yet. So I gotta hold on. I gotta go to Avalanche. So Avalanche is gonna work because they have the routing through Voyager. Wait for this to load up. All right, so like, oh shit, I want XEN. It's moving a little too. It's moving a little slow for me. Why? Why slow for me? Why is it slow for me? Shit knows I'm trying to do something. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to get at. If I need XEN from another chain so that I can play DXN or Phoenix on another chain, I could use XeNFi to swap my fucking XEN from Avalanche to Polygon. And now like I'm mining XEN in an expensive environment, but I'm still able to reap the benefits of a cheaper environment and stay in XEN the whole time. Dude, that's crazy for our ecosystem. Again, being a liquidity provider in this type of experience is nuts. So it makes me be like, yo, XeNFi, y'all should set up your own router, bro, or something. I don't know. I don't know how this part works. Again, this gets kind of sticky icky. It's a lot of API stuff. There's a lot of different stuff going on. But you know, it's just a blessing that somebody created the UI. So as a Xenian, you can send one XEN to Matic and you'll get 1.8 XEN over there. So you're gonna get some more XEN, and maybe it's better to play over there. You know, yes, it takes liquidity away from XEN, but then it makes Avalanche have some competition so that the XEN stops leaving and going to a different blockchain with more opportunity. Right? That's all it comes into. It comes back into the blockchain competition. But we want to make the XEN on Avalanche because it's more expensive and the cost of production is going to be better. You know, it's supply and demand. You want to make it in a cheaper environment and sell it to an American. Okay, that's how it works. But what's this? Here, I'll drop you the URL for XeNFi, and you get. And again, if you're doing XeNFi, you'll be getting airdrops of their XNF token. So, oh wait, wait. Damn, wait, so I'm getting more tokens airdropped to me? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm still learning everything about it, but this popped into my head while I was doing some DBZen discovery. I really hope they can add Moonbeam too, because I don't think I can do Moonbeam though. Let's see. Yeah, no routes. So I got a lot of XEN on Moonbeam. It'd be cool if we could figure out how we can get a router between these two chains as well. Between all the chains, to be honest. If it's possible. Yeah, that's the next move is the ramps. The next move is the ramps. Yo, Alkaline with the swoop. Shout out to Dogeland for dropping that. Always gifting subs. He's like, one more before you got here. But yeah, like XeNFi, it's looking good. Again, the only ones that you can really route with right now are going to be Binance Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, and Ethereum. Does look like everything else doesn't have a router. So like even Phantom, let's see if Phantom has a router. But it's taking this long. Usually that means it don't got a router. Yeah, no router found. We'll do Binance Chain. BZen. Dank putting into text. You will see me dump it. Wow. Here it's saying that Binance is more expensive. XEN is more expensive than Avalanche. Is that ARB? Where's the ARB in that? Tree City West. Where's the ARB? Wait. Is there ARB in here? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Oh, this gotta be fucked up. One XEN will get you 140 XEN. Hold up. All right, I gotta shut the live down. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I gotta shut it down. Hey, we'll wait for Tree City West to figure it out. He's really good at it. I don't know what the hell we just saw, but I gotta go. So that was a caveat for anyone that stayed. And that's a Xenian that's looking for the wave. I don't know what the hell that was, but maybe there's some ARB. Yo, that would pump XEN or, well, no, it would drain the XEN liquidity, and it would give. Well, man, this is a weird one. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Captain. But yeah, man, it's your boy Crypto, bruh. I got some shit to do. Can't keep streaming. Tomorrow morning, if you don't see the stream pop up, it might just be because you're not a member. And unfortunately, Wednesdays I'm gonna start dedicating to people that are members of the channel. If you have like the $2 membership, you'll be in the normal daily stream. But if you have the $10 membership, you'll be part of the AMA, where it's just to ask me anything, and that will run about an hour. So it'll be about an hour of just chatting. Maybe go a little longer. Depends on how many questions pop up. But yeah, AMA just to get more in depth on Zen and crypto in general, and yeah, hope y'all have a good rest of y'all Tuesday. Tree City West says Voyager must have some crazy liquidity. Some of their swaps are a little goofy. Oh, okay. Yeah, they probably have some craziness. I see Voyager and what is it? Li-Fi, L-I-F-I. I see them all the time on Snow Trace. So now I think I see what's going on here. Yeah, it might be a way for you to stack some Zen. I don't know. We gotta see. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, y'all stay up. Peace.